A massive time suck in any practice is explaining difficult concepts in layperson's terms over and over again. And if it's not you who likely does the best job at it, it falls onto your staff to be able to clearly describe and explain something. What if I could show you a tool that in less than 5 minutes, you will have somebody else effectively communicating about the topic in a way that you can feel extremely confident about, put it on your website along with a list of frequently asked questions, and as I said before, have it all done in less than 5 minutes. Let's dive right in. I'm going to show you the coolest free tool you never knew about. The tool is called NotebookLM. It is a Google product. If you head over to notebooklm.google.com, you will be able to sign up for free. And in less than a second, you'll be on a screen that looks a little bit like this. Now, all you need to do is click on Create New. And what's going to happen is you're going to land over here on a page that looks like this. Now, I want to show you exactly how I did it. I'm going to create new. And now it's going to ask you to upload a source. You could already have content that you want to have created into an audio here. You could be grabbing it from some other website. You could be grabbing it from your Google Drive, or you could copy and paste it in here. Now, what if we went over to ChatGPT and said, give me a comprehensive explanation of functional medicine? So I've grabbed the text from ChatGPT and I'm going to plug it in right here. And I'm going to give it a sec, and then I'm going to click on generate. Now, in less than a minute, we have a 5-minute and 45-second conversation. Let's take a listen to what NotebookLM has put together for us.
You know that feeling, right? Where you know something's just off with your health. Maybe it's fatigue that won't quit, or digestive upset, or just feeling generally unwell.
Yeah.
And then you go to the doctor, the tests come back, and they say everything looks, well, normal.
Right. It can be incredibly frustrating. Leaves you feeling a bit lost.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into something called functional medicine. It's a different kind of approach, one that tries to get underneath those symptoms, even when the standard tests aren't showing the full picture.
Precisely. We've looked at some really interesting sources that frame this different way of thinking about healthcare. It's less about just, managing the symptoms day to day.
And more about why they're happening.
Exactly that. Yeah. Why are these symptoms showing up in the first place? That's the core idea we're exploring.
So how cool is that? It's two people that sound like professionals having a podcast style conversation about the concept of functional medicine. How can this apply to other parts of your business? So this could be embedded on a website. All you need to do is download the audio. When you do, you can upload that onto your website with a button that says, listen to top experts explain functional medicine. You know what else is really cool that doesn't take you but a minute? Click on the FAQs here. Now, the information that you've put in, it's basically creating frequently asked questions. So now on your website, you can put frequently asked questions as well as an audio for people to listen to on any complex topic. I would suggest this would also have good relevance if you have a specific page on your site for any functional lab testing, anything where there's instructions that should be, simplified for people. If there's anything else that's a large, heavy topic that you want to break down into smaller sections. What if you had a blog that you were creating on a topic and you wanted to have this conversational piece on there? So we've got an audio that's going to go on our website with some frequently asked questions. I suspect that you could also make a PDF page on something like Canva that says step-by-step instruction for how to use the GI map test. Ask ChatGPT to give you exact step-by-step instructions, copy and paste it on there, and also add in an audio. You can ask them in NotebookLM to focus on the step-by-step so that it's not such a lengthy conversation back and forth, but rather an example of exactly what people should be doing to make sure that test gets done and gets sent out, and expectations, how long they should wait, and then turn that into a web page. This stuff is literal gold and it's free. You can do about 3 or 4 of them in a day before it wants you to upgrade. But I think you getting 1 or 2 of these out into the world will be extremely beneficial for you to get started with. Have at it. Let me know how it goes. In the next video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can make an AI avatar of yourself. Let's do it.